All right, well, this is part 2 of our Outlook training. So like I finished off, we talked about different calendars you can share, but how would you share a calendar? So we talked about making your calendars permissions. You can publish your calendar online, or maybe you want to share it with our whole team. So our whole team has each other's calendar. So here's what pops up when I want to share my calendar. I can add it to the whole team and then click send, and it sends to anybody you want to share it with. So that's how you, and then it would show up if they accept it. They show up on the one side. So then Skype meeting, we talked about, there's actually 2 ways how you can get into a Skype meeting. So our team that we have, the student support team meeting, some people get in through it this way. And that's great because if I created a Skype meeting, the link to Skype is automatically going to be right here. So you can click on the join Skype meeting here. You also, I have it set, at least on my computer, that every time I log in to my email, it's going to show up. Usually it automatically goes to the people, but if you go to the little calendar icon, if there's a Skype meeting that's connected to your Outlook, it will show up here too, and then it will have a link right here that says join now. So that's the other way you can get into a Skype meeting. So we're going to go to the online version. Oh, before we leave, so these little people down here, these are my contacts. It's really good to start having, make a contact card. You can go in here and you can create new contact. So I made that group contact card with all of our, student support team group. I sent it to you guys and said to drop and drag it down to the people. But you can make your own, I would recommend. And then when you do make it, let me click on it here. So you can put in anything you want to give to us, and then you can forward your contact. So if I forward it, I always recommend as a business card because then it looks like these right here. You can also send it as Outlook calendar, but when you send it as a business card, it's a blank because I didn't do anything to it. So it would come in like this. Send it to maybe our whole team or whoever you need to send it to, maybe the direct teachers that you're going to be working closely with, and then they get it. And so when you get it in the email, you're going to take it, and I'm going to left click and I'm going to drag it down to my people. And once you drag it into your people, then they start collecting. So for the new teachers or advisors we have, I do recommend making that contact card to get it out to everybody, since you aren't on the student directory yet, so all of us have your information. So yeah, so that's the contacts that we have in our Outlook. So you got your email, your calendar, which you can have it also show up on the right-hand side, and then you have your contacts. And I believe this is your task. So anything I have flagged red that I don't want to lose and I want to remember to do something with and I need to file it somewhere, it's a little overwhelming, are all right here. So as I go down and do them, you can unclick them so they go away from your list. So those are the tasks. You can kind of make your own to-do lists. All right, so the online, that's the desktop version. The online version is through the Office 365. So when you log into your Office 365, you click on Outlook, and it does look a little bit different in the online version than the desktop version. Wait for it. It's Saturday, my computer is really slow. All right, so here it is right here. There's my email. There's some of my folders. They don't have my folders here unless I open them up. Never mind. So it's a very generic a little bit here, but what I wanted to show you on this is you go to your settings. And in my settings, you can create, whatever you want to here. make it look pretty as you want. If I click view all Outlook settings, then I want to go to automatic replies. So anytime you're not going to be available, like you took a sick day, a personal day, it's a break, we have a PD and we're going to be away, we like to send out automatic replies. So this is where you go. You can set them up, make sure they, are set. You leave a message. It's basically when someone sends you a message, it will automatically send them an automatic reply. Also, you can set up rules. Like I said, I had one for outdoor school. That anything in the title or the content that said outdoor school, I make it go to a specific calendar. So I can add, so right now I have an outdoor school rule, but if I want to add more rules to just slide automatically to my one folder, then I can do that. So this is where you do that in the the online version of your Outlook. And if you have any other questions about Outlook and the calendar and adding appointments to your calendar, accepting calendars, your contacts, just a lot of information, please let me know and I will walk you through more information. Thank you.